Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for jumping in here with us. Thanks to all you ladies that's up here and a little one that just joined us this morning. So we are so excited about the HomeFit Live that we are launching actually over a week from now. So there are several instructors that have wanted to do this. Actually, it's been a passion of mine for I guess a couple of years that I've always wanted to do this. And so thank you to, especially Leslie. I want to say thank you to you because you're the one that really snowballed, I think because you've done it before with your stuff. So what I really want to do is just take a couple of minutes from each of you. I'll let you introduce yourself. I'll kind of prompt you and then you can kind of tell us about yourself, what class you're, going to be teaching. Yeah. And I guess then we can go from there if that works. How does that sound, everybody? Good?
Sounds
Cool.
good to me.
All right. Well, Leslie, we can start with you if that's all right, and take it away.
Sure. So my name is Leslie Gossett, and I'm going to be leading the Intro to Meditation class. A little bit about me. I've been practicing meditation for about the past 7 years, basically daily, and just really knowing how it's changed my life. I'm really inspired to share it with other people. I think a lot of times we focus on training the body, and we forget that we also can train the mind, and that mind and body actually, you can't separate them. They both affect each other, right? So when your mind can find ways to be at ease, it helps your body be at ease as well. And so really the power of meditation comes in being able to unstick yourself from some of the stressors that show up for all of us in everyday life. So I'm not saying that you're not going to have stress anymore in your life, but I'm saying that you're going to cultivate tools to help you deal with it with a lot more ease, and really just having a better relationship to challenges in your life. So knowing how to get through it, how to breathe, how to understand where some of those negative thought patterns come from. And actually, ultimately, it leads to healing. And so it's really powerful. A couple of myths that I'd like to dispel, because people always tell me I could never meditate, I can't stop my thoughts, I can't be completely still. You don't have to stop your thoughts. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just looking at our thoughts and noticing how sometimes our thoughts hijack us. And we're learning how to not let our thoughts take power over us and control our lives. You also don't have to be completely still. So the way I teach meditation, there's something for everyone. You can stand up, you can lie down. We do walking meditation. And also I've heard a lot of people worried, that maybe they don't have time. Well, you only need, the time it takes to take a deep breath, and you can already do the practice. And so I really encourage everyone, if you're even remotely curious, to just join me. This is so low key. It's such a great way to learn. It's going to be a whole group of people. There's so much time to dive into all the questions, to go over the techniques. We're really going to just have space to go into any concerns. I'll meet you personally. We can talk one-on-one, and it's online live from your living room. You don't even have to get out the door, and that's amazing. So I really hope to see you all there.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you brought that up really quick, because that's one thing I wanted to ask you about, like how you've done it before. As far as not necessarily just the structure, but the fact that if people so choose, like you'll actually be interacting with you. It's not like just a live feed, like
right.
Gate. That's what I wanted to get across to people, is that it's not just them looking and following along. Like they can actually engage and ask questions.
Exactly. It's not watching a video. We're talking to each other, and whoever shows up in the group, you bring up your questions, you ask for specific help. We can relate to whatever is real for the group, like in real time. So
yeah. That's what I really want to get across to everybody. So super exciting. No, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for prompting this. It's all your fault. I blame you.
My pleasure.
All right, Linda. What about you? You want to jump in with yours?
Sure. So I'm going to actually be your health coach for the 6 weeks course. My name is Linda Ratliff. I've been a personal trainer for 15, 16 years, maybe a little longer, but been doing health coaching for a few years now, and realized that people don't understand that really it's your mindset that you need to change. By the way, Leslie, I want to join your class because, people are stressed out nowadays. in half the time they don't even realize what all's affecting that. And I think that's a great way to approach, getting healthy again, is starting with the mind. So meditation is a great way, but health coaching is another way to approach the mind body continuum, where we actually figure out things that are causing you to not be healthy. You need to work out, you need to exercise, you need to eat healthy, you know what the healthy foods are. So how do we get you into that practice? So health coaching is more about changing your behaviors into more healthy behaviors. So I'm excited to start that. And like Leslie said, it's live from your living room or your bedroom or your office, wherever you want to be. And we'll talk back and forth. It's not me sitting here telling you what to do. It's you sharing with me and with a small group of the things that are holding you back, and really taking the steps to start working toward better health overall.
Yeah, I love it. I was trying to think. There was one thing I was going to say. I think about the engagement. If everything goes as planned, one thing I was going to say, because I'm kind of bringing these up as we're talking, is that, like, see if for some reason somebody joins like a 6 weeks, course, and then something comes up, and there might be a day where you may accidentally miss one or be late to a class. They'll actually be like recorded, so you'll be able to have access to go back to and watch them later. But naturally, we want people to be engaged. That way they can join in there with you, Linda, and give that kind of feedback, because that kind of engagement is what impacts people even more. The accountability, the in real-time feedback. So we're super excited about that. Thank you. Anything else you want to add to that? I mean, you definitely covered it, but just curious.
Yeah, like you said, though, that accountability is a huge part of behavior change, that people just, if they're not held accountable to the behaviors that they want to change, it's easy just to go, you know what, I'm going to do whatever today.
Right. Yeah. Love it. Okay. We're super excited about that. Thank you. All right. So Samantha, if you're open to it, I think we're going to go to you next.
Yes, I am open to it. I'm excited. So for my class, I really wanted to provide a way for people to learn about yoga and how it can benefit them in an everyday way. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter what kind of activities you currently have in your life, hobbies or intense working out, whether it's running or HIIT workouts, swimming, it doesn't matter, gardening. Yoga is the perfect complement to any activity. A lot of times I've come across people who have been recommended by their doctor to do yoga, but they really truly don't know where to start. So I wanted to be able to provide a way for people just to come to a very, non-intimidating environment. Yeah. Because I know a lot of times in class settings, it can feel like yoga instruction is a different language. And a lot of times I've heard people say that they feel lost and they just feel like they can't do that. So for my class, I just wanted it to be very welcoming to any newcomers who have never done yoga before. But if you have practiced and you just want to dive a little deeper, I wanted to be able to provide practical ways to help your body feel better. A lot of times we have low back pain or maybe some little tight spots that are causing discomfort in our everyday life just based on tight hamstrings. So that's just one example. So we'll learn how to therapeutically apply yoga postures so that you can just feel better every day. So we'll focus on different body parts throughout the course of the class. And then it'll be really nice just to be able to interact and have feedback and hear from everyone who's involved what they need to work on. And we'll start off slowly, but we do have to get moving around to create some inner body heat so that we can really get in and stretch out any tightness. So I'm excited.
Love it. No, I mean, I'm super excited about this. I love the variety that we that we're having for sure. I was going to say earlier, and thank you again for sharing that. I think there's a lot of people that's going to, understand that therapeutic approach and want to jump in. But one thing I was going to say earlier was that we're actually going to have a promo for at the end of this video for you to go and give you a little discount for everybody signing up. So anyway, yeah. Well, thank you again, Samantha. I think love it. We're going to bump over to Destin for the last one. She's got 2 classes though, so she may want to break those down. And yeah, go for it, Destin.
Hey guys, my name is Destin and I'm a personal trainer with HomeFit, obviously. But I'm teaching 2 classes. The first one I'm going to talk about is the one of proper core engagement. This one is going to be awesome whether you're a trainer or just a client. Like if you're just interested, even if you're not a HomeFit client, you're working out at home, like if you're working out in a gym, this is a great thing to enter into your routine. It's really, really important for postpartum women and even prenatal women, just to help with your core as you, either after you've had a baby or you're preparing your body for a baby, just strengthening your abdominal muscles. It helps with labor, it helps with back pain, but it's not just for women, and it's not just for women who have had kids. It's important for men and women alike. It helps you lift heavier long term. It helps back pain, incontinence, digestive issues, better sleep. The regular activities become easier, like walking around all day and making your hips hurt and making your back hurt. It doesn't have to be like that. Everybody says like, oh, that's normal, or like incontinence after pregnancy is normal. And doctors say that all the time, and it is common, but it's not normal, and it's not how your body is really supposed to work. And there is a way to heal that and make that stronger. So this class is going to be very informative on increasing strength in your pelvic floor and in your core, to help with everyday activities all the way up to lifting heavy in a gym or just doing regular HIIT workouts. But yeah, it's going to be great for trainers and for clients alike. It'll be full of information and exercises. We will be doing exercises for your core, so it will be interactive in that way too. And then for the glute class, I'm doing a class on how to build your glutes, and it's going to be not only building your glutes and what that means and ways to do that, but also how to shape them, how to make them stronger, and how to work those intrinsic muscles that get like a regular squat to burn more, to make it activate the proper parts of your body, and how to tweak certain regular basic exercises like a lunge or a squat into targeting more muscles in your body. And if you want to target it more towards your glutes or target it more towards your quads, like teaching you what those little changes in your body, whether it just be foot placement, how you can do that to alter your exercises to be more detailed for you, as well as great warm-up ideas to make sure that you have hip health. As you age and you're exercising a lot, it can take a toll on your joints. So the information and the workouts that I'll show you in that are very low impact, but will also help protect you in the long term with doing anything from low impact workouts to running a 5K or a 10K, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But it's just they're both very preventative and protective group classes. Like they're both so informational. Trainers and clients, I recommend it for both, for sure.
I completely agree. I think that's phenomenal. It's funny that it didn't really click to me until as soon as you started talking about how both classes are extremely important, because the 2 main areas that people really suffer from, and due to a lot of times inactivity or being immobile, is core engagement, of course, and then glute engagement. There's a lot of low back pain. There's a lot of imbalance, a lot of things that come from weaker glutes. I think when we go in to train people, one of the first things we assess is like how are your glute muscles firing, and how does that impact the rest of your body and in your core as well. So anyway, God, that's so exciting. I'm like getting really nerdy about all this stuff. So all right, let's see. Yeah, so I think that's really going to wrap it up. I mean, if anybody else wants to throw any comments, feel free to let me know. But I will say at this point, if you're watching this video, you can go to homefit.live or homefitconsulting.com/live. And there's a promo code that you can put in to sign up for either one, for an individual class, or hopefully you'll do the actual all access pass, which means you can get all these ladies and start working on a full like lifestyle change, which is one reason we want to have such a variety. But it's called live. You can just type in live launch, just all lowercase, and it'll be, we'll do like a 10% discount across the board for you. So let's see, anything else y'all would like to add? Everybody's unmuted now.
Hey, Cody, I did.
Yeah.
After listening to each of these instructors, I just want to make sure people know it's not just the typical client. Obviously, as I listen to every one of them, they can help you as an instructor also.
Right.
If you want to better your practice, I mean, the things that they're going to teach will help you better you as a trainer also. So just wanted to open that up also to that
Any
group
practice
of people.
Yeah. We're all students of we're natural born students, so it's just we're naturally curious, and so I was excited to share it. Any last words? Anything? Everybody good? Okay. Well, thank you all so much. We may try and do another one of these, next week, in case there's I know Jocelyn wasn't able to get one, so she'll be super jealous. So I may jump on another one with her. But anyway, well, thanks everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. Hope everybody watching has a great rest of the day or night. Could be later. And all the classes start. They each have their own individual date, but it'll be a week from Monday. So what's that date?
14th.
October 14th to be the start of the series, the 6-week series. And then we'll let everything go through probably either next Friday or Saturday, but we're going to have a hard cutoff. So we want to make sure that everybody gets signed up and have a good, class period. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
Thanks, you too.